A Royal Commission, the highest investigation in the land on the union movements in the construction industry and the MUA. And for 6 to 12 months before that Royal Commission, we had the media fanning the flames of propaganda to say that the unions were corrupt. Now in a Royal Commission, the unions, what we had to do, we had to give the investigators the best the Crown they could offer. Our records, our financial records going back 7 years. 7 years. And it was forensically audited. And guess what the outcome was? Absolutely nothing. Zilch. Donut. Not one piece of evidence of corruption was unearthed. In fact, it was the opposite. Every single cent that we collect, all the unions here, E.T.U, CFMEU, plumbers, AMWU, we had to put our records there. They were forensically audited, and every single cent, the money we collect on behalf of our members and money we spend on behalf of our members was accounted for. Every single cent. And that's the way it should be. We take the government and administration of our union serious. But what we saw was a political and union pile-on. And I also forward my disgust at the E.T.U for throwing the CFMEU out, instead of using what they could have used and turn the attention as to why union allegations are treated different to corporate allegations. Where was the call for administration and new laws when the financial industry were proven to collect fees from dead people and massive amounts of money laundering? Or the aged care, the private sector, loads of private sector providers were proven to be treating our aged care in disgraceful ways. Where was the call, the outcry from the media and everyone else for new legislation and for appointed administrators going into their corporations? There was none. So comrades, it's a pleasure to stand in front of fellow-minded trade unionists who understand why we're being divided, not just by this federal and state government, but by social media who are owned by the richest people on earth, who are sending millions and millions of pings into the millions and millions of supercomputers we have. And they're not blaming themselves for hoarding the wealth and the infrastructure and everything else, but in this case it's the CFMEU's fault. In other cases it's immigrants' fault, or refugees, or that brown fella over there who doesn't look like you, to divide us. We will not be divided. We understand that the working class have got to stand united, and that's what we'll do from today. Thank you, comrades. Touch one! Touch one! Touch one! Touch one! Touch one! Touch one! Next speaker.